What is up, guys? Ninja1 here. I'm going to be showing you one of the coolest comebacks I have ever made in solo queue. This game I played last night, and we were down 5 kills to 19, I believe. We were down 2 turrets, we were down 6 Void Grubs as well, and we were... At one point later in the game, we were also down, I think at Dragon Soul Point. But we managed to actually come back and win, which is amazing. So I skipped the first wave on Singed. You can see my jungler is unfortunately getting invaded right here. So we start off the game on a pretty rough foot. I skipped the wave because I didn't want to lane versus the Gnar. So very painful ranged matchup for me as well as a pretty painful enemy team comp that only has one true melee champion in Rakan. And that melee champion is very, slippery as well. I believe I went for one wave. I think I did, actually. I'm not sure. But yeah, it can definitely be a bit of a problem with facing a team comp like that as Singed. Xerath can outrange you. Graves can smokescreen you from a distance and kite away. Kai'Sa can, do Kai'Sa things. It just is definitely not an easy an easy matchup to play. Or an easy team to play against, I should say. Here, my team is unfortunately getting their bot side jungle invaded. There's not really a whole lot Sylas can do. I'm just over here chilling. I'm still proxying. I believe for this next wave, I executed it. Yeah, very nice. Okay, cool. Here, my Sylas is trying to gank bottom. The Graves is actually following him into this gank as well. But then my Twitch, let me just go ahead. Sorry, I didn't show this properly. My Twitch looks for the turret dive, and the game was already going pretty poorly, but at this point now it's going to go very poorly. He looks at the turret dive and right clicks a minion. Unfortunate. Sometimes like that happens, but he ends up dying, and then my Sylas ends up dying. So we are actually already on a very very rough start this game. And let me tell you guys, whenever we did end up coming back to win this game, one of the most satisfying feelings in League of Legends, or even just in the world in general. So here, the reason why I'm staying back here is because I'm just, there's not really a point to me moving up here yet. I don't know for sure, if that wave is going to freeze on me or not. I'm kind of deciding right now if I need to skip the wave or let it push into me. It ends up that the wave does not freeze. I just didn't assess the wave state fast enough. That's why I just was randomly standing there. But yeah, the feeling of making a comeback in League of Legends, one of the there's so few things in gaming that even give you that feeling, let alone like make you want to do it again the next game if you can. Very high amounts of dopamine released from making a League of Legends comeback. The game is very dopamine inducing in its normal state, but whenever you do end up making a comeback like that, it goes pretty crazy. So here, just underneath my turret farming. Definitely not a place you want to be versus Gnar. He actually has level 6 here, so I can't walk up too much. But if I have to, I will. It's just not an easy spot to be in, getting poked out. It's kind of how it goes in this matchup. What items do I have? I have Boots, Doran's Ring, and Amptome. And Gnar bought a Cull. So I have to recall there, unfortunately. I do lose some value, but my Brief Potion will run back to lane. For a large portion of this game, I actually was performing quite well as well, so I'm very happy about that. Use my Jace looking for mid. Alright, so the Gnar is level 6 here, and I'm still level 5. I have to be super careful. If I get ulted, probably usually into that wall on the right side. That's a very popular spot for Nars to ult you in and try and all-in you. It goes very badly because I don't have my ult yet, so I am very susceptible to dying. So right now, very entertaining gameplay, I know, just really waiting on a proper, you know, better situation. Whenever you're stuck like this under your turret against Rain Champion, there's not a whole lot you can do. You can try and skip a wave to proxy, but with the way that this game is, actually I'm curious where Graves is. So if I skipped a wave right now, I would have actually been able to go proxy. Excuse me. But the problem is, whenever I'm playing the game in the moment, I didn't know where Graves was, right? Until right about here, whenever he shows up on a ward. But until that point, I had no idea. So if I skip a wave without knowing where Graves is, to go look for a proxy, and then I die to their jungler, then not only have I not gotten my proxy wave, I've also lost the actual wave, which ends up being really bad. Here, I'm just looking at Gnar and seeing if there's a way for me to look for all-in, if I can go look for a Goo Flash Fling. I popped my R there because I wanted to try and flash on him. I thought he'd go for one more auto attack, and then fling him in a turret. That did not work out. My bot lane, unfortunately, has perished again. I'll give you guys a rewind on that. Let me show you how this happened. I didn't actually. Okay, so my support is a 2-level deficit to their support right now, which is really unfortunate because the Rakan is in a dual lane and he's at the same XP, or he's the same level as me. In fact, how much XP does he have? He's less than halfway to 7. Okay, and I just hit 7, so he doesn't have as much XP as me, but he could get there. I had used my ult, and I am using that buff and tankiness to push the wave. So I didn't know this, but Gnar has a pink ward in this bush. I should have assumed whenever he was walking straight at me there that he had a pink ward in the bush. And then I believe here, yeah, he just follows me as well. So ward in the bush. I have no way to know what's going on here. I back out. I flash away from his W because he was kiting me. Here's Rakan showing up. I pop my ghost. He flash W's me, but I get out of it just in time. Fling the Rakan away. And then I am going to be just running. There's Xerath over there as well. And a Gnar boomerang, and I am gone. So for that, I gained CS. I wasted Rakan's time, and Gnar lost a few minions on turret, I think. Did he lose any minions on turret? Yeah, he lost these minions on turret right here, which is, okay, that's cool, I'll take it. Not ideal. But at least he loses 3 minions. Because I think he did not actually lose the next wave because I didn't get the proxy this wave. Unfortunately, I should have just focused on the wave. That was my fault. And I realize now watching the replay my mistake there. This is why it's so important to watch the replays. My mistake there was not going for the wave immediately. Because odds are, if I had just saved my saved that flash earlier, I would have gotten away from this gank anyways. So knowing that, I should have probably prioritized the wave. I think that was the right decision. Because then he would have lost more minions as well. And I would have put more damage on his turret, gotten him closer to this turret plate. But hindsight is 20/20. This is why it's important to watch your replays and make sure that you are understanding where you're making mistakes, because everyone makes mistakes, even Faker makes mistakes. And knowing that and understanding that is really important, and it will help you become a better League of Legends player if that is your goal. If you just want to play, you know, and have fun, totally fine. But I would assume many people want to actually, you know, play ranked and grind and improve. So the reason why I am walking over here is because Gnar has a freeze, because I didn't crash the wave properly because I didn't go for the wave. So here I am going to I'm deciding I'm going to skip it and just walk through their jungle, go up and around. And, you know, unfortunate that I do lose these minions over here, but in reality, I'm probably not going to get them anyways, so. Here's me behind the turret. Let's see where Graves is. I didn't actually know during in the moment. Graves is farming bot side, so the Xerath is ulting my team here. Unfortunately, you know, the sad part about this is that would have been quite a decent gank. My team put a lot of damage on their team, and that gank would have at least been a 2 for 2 if it didn't start out so poorly with my Twitch and Celis instantly dying. So looking back on it, you know, it is rough. It was a winnable game though. it was always a winnable game. Even though we're down almost 5k gold here, always winnable. The Gnar just TP top as I got done proxying waves. I'm not actually sure where I am. I'm over here. I'm just waiting for more CS. I have in my inventory Blasting Wand, Amp Tome, Boots, Jordan's Ring, lots of AP. Just trying to get some wave clear going. I forgot what runes I took this game. I took Futures Market and Phase Rush. Very nice. The Futures Market, very strong early game rune, very strong late game rune, pretty okay in the mid game. The idea is it just gives you a little bit of extra gold to pull from when you want to finish your power spikes. I'm getting ganked here. So go ahead and Goofling the Rakan, and then I'm just going to walk over here. I ulted to go on their base, knowing full well that I'm probably going to get chased here. Trying to farm some minions. Here is Rakan just chasing me, chasing me, chasing me. He probably wants to ignite me here. Yeah, he wanted to ignite me there. He wasn't ready to flash for it, though. He could have flashed and ignited me there, but he wasn't ready. And because the Rakan was chasing me around, my bot lane got... They got at least 1 plate, almost 2 plates. So, never underestimate the power of the enemy team looking at their map and seeing a Singed in their base. Sometimes they will do stupid things just because they see you in there. And you don't always want to go in there, but... many times the psychological advantage of you doing that can induce mistakes from players like this, where they will spend time chasing you and get no value because... Oh, alright, my team's fighting down here. I actually don't remember how this fight went. I'm a little... My memory's a bit fuzzy. Oh, they actually did kill her there, which is good. And that was a shutdown with shared Pyke gold, so that was super good. Never underestimate the power of making the enemy team make mistakes, because if the Rakan wanted to get value there from chasing me, he basically had to use his flash ignite. And if he's not willing to do that, then it's a waste of time for him. And all that's happened is I've gotten gold and I prevented Gnar from pushing or getting damage on my turret. Here I'm just watching Gnar. I'm trying to see if I can look for a fight. Okay, get a little fling on Gnar. He takes a turret shot there. Now he's gonna ult. I just keep going off of the block cam. Team is fighting over here. Unfortunately, they both die. Hate to see it, but I'm still just looking to fight Gnar. That's my goal. I'm trying to get a decent W plus flash fling. See if I can kill him. He is poking my tower super hard though. Ooh, Jace got a shutdown on Rakan. Let's go back and watch that. It looks like they're trying to harass Jace. Ooh, good dodge by Jace on the, oh my. Oh, he played that super well. I'm actually impressed by that. That was a really clean dodge on the, oh no, he got hit by that one, but watch the Xerath stun. Oh, clean dodge. Dodges both of their, circle abilities, the Xerath W and the Rakan knockout, and turns around for a kill. That is quite thick. Okay. So here I am. I ended up deciding to stay. I want to look for a kill on this Gnar if I can, because I know he wants to greed for the plate. Alright, so I put my W down and then flash fling him instantly. I didn't actually know this. I didn't actually remember this is what I meant. He jumps instantly. So maybe he thought that I was going to W him. But what I did actually was W under my turret. And then flash under him. So he really was not ready to react to this. This was so clean that what I did here. And yeah, I got a turret shot because the minions died. And that really makes a difference between that being a kill and that being Gnar potentially getting out, because he turns into Mega and then just stunlocks me and runs away, right? So I actually got a shutdown on him because he had a CS lead. My Pyke actually shuts down Graves here. Let's go ahead and watch that. We're still down about 5k gold even with that shutdown. Oh, he just snipes him there. Nice. And then here I am just pushing top turret. I think I get at least 1 plate here, maybe 2. I don't remember correctly everything that happened, but I'll put the vision back on us, sorry. But getting gold for my team is good. And I think I go for 1 more plate here. So pretty decently sized gold swing. Because I got a kill, I got a couple waves, and 2 turret plates, so that is a lot of money going over to me. We're now about 23k gold to 26k gold, so just like that, a 5k gold lead turned into a 3k gold lead for them. It does get a bit worse for us here. Spoiler alert.
I'm gonna want that back.
But I think we'll be fine. So here I walk into the jungle, and Graves just annihilates me. My Twitch gets chain ulted by Rakan and Xerath. Then Jace actually ends up finding Graves and killing him. Unfortunately, it does die to the Gnar though, which I hate to see. But besides that, yeah, a bunch of kills go over to their team, so now they actually have a 4k gold lead again. Actually, 4.3k gold lead. Oh man, my Pyke tried so desperately to outplay that. It would have been so cool if he actually did. I, however, have my Liandry's and my Swifties here, so I have way more wave clear now compared to what I normally would. Versus Gnar, you can also a Cosmic Drive Rush against this against this champion if you want to, but I found that Liandry's just for wave clear because he pushes so aggressively is quite nice. Yeah, he is jumping off of my W's instantly. There is a small gap between the animation and when the W actually lands, which gives enemy champions a chance to jump off of it. So even though the grounding does actually prevent dashes, it doesn't prevent them from dashing during the animation of it, sadly.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
But that being said, I'm doing okay. Just getting some minions, and I've gotten a kill on him. I'm doing what I can.
Here's something that won't wash off.
This map state is definitely rough, though. We have lost bot turret, and top is getting pushed in, and we are currently very far behind in kills. And they have 6 grubs, so at least I'm pretty sure they have 6 grubs. We only had, let's see, actually I can look up here. Yeah, they have 6 void grubs right there, you can see at the top. Alright, so I see a ward actually go down here behind my turret, so I'm thinking I need to recall because I'm probably gonna get dove. And then, unlucky for me, I get hit by a knockup from Rakan, and I was actually not CC'd there. What happened was I decided to just... One, I was very tilted. I was very, very tilted because I thought this game was completely doomed, and now I'm getting 4-man dove behind my turret. Alright, that's fun. And they're putting Herald down. I decided I'm not going to use any summoner spells or my ultimate because I'm going to die anyway, so why not just save the cooldown? Which ends up being a very good decision, by the way. In the very short term, that ends up being a good decision. It doesn't look like it right now, but we'll see. I'll show you guys. So this Rakan going in, my Twitch unfortunately getting dove as well to the ultimate, and they are going to get a tier 2 top turret as well. So now they have a 6k gold lead. Actually 7k gold lead, my bad, damn. Ah, no, 6k, sorry. 6k, 6k, 6k. So my team is diving Gnar down here. Well, dove will play, they get a kill. Brings back some of that gold lead. And a bot tier 1 turret, very nice. Which is a bounty.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
So we instantly go from a 6k gold lead for them back down to a 4.5k gold lead. So many gold swings in League of Legends. Alright, so here, I am actually looking at bot side and seeing that they're fighting my team, that they are making invades, that they are trying to get picks when and where they can. Oh no, my Pyke gets sniped, hate to see it. But at the same time, I don't know where Gnar is. He's not here, so I'm just trying to maybe push a turret as well. Let's see what I can do. Where was Gnar here? Gnar was recalled. I'm just curious. Let me recall. I don't remember exactly what was happening here. Okay, so he was dead when I decided to push this turret. I had his teleport on timer, so I know he doesn't have teleport. And so okay, yeah, here's what it was. I was thinking the entire time that I need to push this turret. So he actually goes back into his fountain. I think he's waiting to finish an item because I think he just knows his turret's gonna die. Yeah, he waited to finish Tabby there. All right, cool. Good for him. Ends up working out for me because it gives me time to push the turret. He wouldn't have gotten there in time to save it anyways, but what it does do is let me get this wave as well. So again, nice little gold swing. We still have a 4K gold deficit here, and we are down quite a bit. We have equalized the turrets now.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
And not anymore, never mind. My team almost kills Graves here. Oh, they actually did kill him, nice. But they are pushing our mid-tier one. And Graves walks forward. Gets blown up. Almost lives, but then my pike. Oh man, what a trooper, gets a shutdown and the kill and the bounty and the shared gold. Or shutdown and bounty, the same thing. My bad, redundant. And here is the fight. This is what I'm waiting to show you guys. Here is the comeback fight. This comeback fight is so hype, and this is where me saving my summoner spells comes in very clutch. So I'm walking up here and knowing that they're in my bot side jungle. I have Ghost. I fling the Xerath. He dies. I'm trying to kill the Rakan here. He flashes the wall. They're going for the plant. I flash into the plant. He ends up dying to Liandry's poison. Then I fling Xayah. Or, no, Kai'Sa, my bad. She misses her W in the bush. Tries to run away. Okay, she actually lost vision of me there. And then we kill her as well. And then we get Dragon. And because of this fight, we actually lower our gold deficit almost to just 2k. Which is really, really needed. And then we also get this Dragon as well. So we're getting value off of Dragon. We're getting value from killing the enemy team. And me saving my summoner spells actually ends up working out quite well. Did they have vision in that bush? So did he just guess that where that first ult where Jace was? So here's Xerath TPing down. No, he actually watched him walk in there, never mind. There was a brief time, a very brief window of time where you could see the Jace walk in that bush. So here, the Graves jumps over the wall, gets instantly stun-locked by my team from the Sylas, who had stolen a Gnar ult, and then he dies. The Gnar, this is one thing that really irritates me about League players sometimes, and I'm glad that the enemy player did this, but he saw the entire enemy team killing Graves right there, and then he decides to just walk forward anyways. Like, the object permanence is not very strong. Or maybe he just didn't care, right? So here I am trying to defend mid tier 2. I'm getting poked at quite hard. Walk up to CS. The Rakan ults in, scoops everybody up, including me. And unfortunately, I eat crowd control and die. But we did end up saving the mid tier 2 turret for now, which is really good. And they actually killed Xerath for it. Which is really, really good. So now this game, which had at times a 6 or 7k gold lead, is down to just about a 2k, less than 2k gold lead. 1.9k actually, for the enemy team. And we're actually up a dragon, so... And this is why it's always important to make sure that you are... And like, I know that I harp on this point, but like, your summoner spell usage, at least on, especially on Singed as a champion, is really important, just because summoner spell on Singed usually equals playmaking opportunity, because we no longer have access to items like, and this is a good thing, I'm happy this is a thing, so my Twitch actually eats 4 Xerath bombs in a row and dies from across the map, just sniped, but we don't have access to items like Chem Tank anymore, which is a good thing, I think. That is good. But that no longer exists, so that just means we're a bit more reliant on summoner spells to make plays happen. So we see them doing Baron here.
I walk over here. We don't have to actually kill them, we just have to stop them. So I eat crouch control after crouch control, and I eat every ability of the enemy team. I also eat an ignite, and I run away because I actually have Cosmic Drive finished here, so I'm a little bit faster than what they expect because the Gnar wanted to jump forward and kill me with his boomerang, but I didn't end up getting out, even though I ate every crouch control and ability they had. And then we see them recalling. Jace gets a nice EQ here. He gets, Xerath gets sniped by Pyke. Celis goes in, starts blowing people up. The Gnar is low. Twitch is walking up. Twitch is on the way. Opens up with the ult. Oh my gosh, what a gamer. The nice fat double for him. We're looking at Baron. We're actually down exactly 1k gold now. They actually see Graves on a ward, so we know that he's on the way. He goes in the bush, gets hit by EQ from Jace. Jace flashes over the wall as I try to W it. And I fling him back at my team, and he is killed. Very nice. I want to show you guys one more time just the, I lived with 24 HP here. And the reason why I live with 24 HP here, this game I actually took a health scaling shard instead of a tenacity shard. So you hit by everything, I only poison Rakan there until the end when the Gnar jumps in, tries to boomerang me, and dies. Or doesn't die, but he gets, he gets poked out quite hard and has to leave, so. Pretty fun fight. Then we end up killing Graves right here. And that Graves kill turns into a Baron. We are only down 400 gold now. And after the Baron, that will change as well. This is one of those games where you have to remember that people on your team are still trying to win, even if the circumstances look bad. Now we are at 47.9, we'll call it 48k gold to 46.8, so we actually have a 1.2k gold lead. Xerath sees me. There's actually a ward in that bush, so he's trying to snipe me, but my feet are just a bit too... Was there not a ward in that bush? Wait a second. Oh, it's because I killed this one. Because we're over here. We kill Baron, and I kill this ward. And because of the stupid way that lingering vision works, sometimes whenever you kill a ward, the enemy team loses vision instantly. And sometimes when you kill a ward, the vision lingers. So he actually sees me channeling my recall there. When if the vision worked properly, he wouldn't have seen it. That's so silly. Wait, that's so silly. Look how long that he maintains vision for after I kill the ward. So I killed the ward at 23:13. He has vision of me for 2 full seconds. I don't know if that's intended, but certainly sometimes it doesn't work like that. Whenever you kill a ward, they drop vision instantly sometimes, and that's probably how it should work. That's wild. Interesting, very interesting. Okay. So here we are. I'll give you guys the full map vision for a little bit. But just playing poke in mid lane. I didn't know for sure that the Gnar would be topside until here. We'll go back to normal vision. But my plan was to flash into the team and fling Xerath. I eat a stun, unfortunately. So that doesn't fully work out, but we do get the Gnar teleport. My ghost is down from the prior fight, actually. So I see the Rakan over here recalling. I put W in the bush, and then we just run him down and kill him. If you look at this from Rakan's vision perspective, he doesn't actually see me. Here, let me show you this. The Rakan doesn't actually see me walk over to him. Or does he? Because he just put a ward down there. So does he actually see me and just... Oh my gosh, look at this vision. Okay, so I didn't realize this, but I'm actually, what I'm doing, you can see, I am right here, and I see him on the ward, right? But he doesn't see me exactly. He doesn't know for sure if I walk this way, or if I walk this way, or if I'm still moving up this way. Or even just recalling right there. He doesn't know for sure. But by the time that he sees me, I already have W on him. Which stops his recall. And then we end up killing him. That's pretty wild, actually. I didn't know that. I didn't see that he put a word there in mid. So, all right. Xerath ulting. Oh, trying to snipe me. Oh, happy feet again. He ends up giving up and going for Jason instead, but works out for us. We get one more drag. Then my team is going to be posturing up with Baron. When you're the enemy team in a situation like this, you still don't really understand. Like, in the middle of a game, it's hard to realize that the enemy team has a gold lead over you whenever you were stomping them hard before. Because they're probably looking at the kill score and thinking, well, we're up 8 kills. That's worth way more gold than them getting Baron and a couple shutdowns. But us getting Baron and a couple shutdowns, even being down 8 kills, is actually worth more than them having an 8-kill lead. As here, Rakan Hex flashed over the wall. I'm not fully sure what he's doing, but he tries to go back in and scoop us all up. He dies to ults. The Gnar runs through a swimming path of poison that I put in the corridor there. I love these corridors that they've added, these little hallways right here in between these this jungle entrance, because it was exactly because of this. He's already not even full health. He's at less than 2,000 health, so he's lost about 600, 700 HP here. And then, to try and get back in the fight, he starts walking back through my entire poison. And then the Rakan actually ran into my poison as well, and he was going to die, but Twitch ended up killing him. And then we run down the Xerath over here. He almost gets away, but then Mycellus uses ult and just snipes him, hits Dark Harvest there as well. Pretty disgusting. Item-wise, I am thinking I need to go something super health heavy. I have Liandry's, I got Cosmic Drive item number 2, and I'm thinking, wow, I'm getting bursted so hard right now. I need a way to survive the beginning of the fight. And if I can survive the beginning of the fight, then I'm able to make things happen this game. That's kind of my train of thought here. My team actually gets out there, good for them. Almost was bad for us, but we get an inhibitor in mid. What was once a 6 or 7k gold deficit for us has now turned into a 5k, 6k gold lead, 7k gold lead. Enemy team is rage pinging as well. Always feels good. I didn't know that until now, but they are definitely rage pinging. Oh, actually, still a 7k gold lead. My bad, I lied. A little less than 7, like 6.5k here. And because I was thinking I need to go an anti-burst item, I ended up getting a Warmogs. Now, I usually don't build Warmogs unless I have the Demolish rune, but in this situation I think it's appropriate. It is 750 health, gives me movement speed as well, and the regen. I'm able to just kind of eat poke like this. The Gnar flings my Twitch into their team. I probably shouldn't have flung the Gnar back, that was my bad, but I wanted to make sure that he died. And holding fling there, there's a chance that the Gnar, you know, lives too long and his team follows up, so actually flash fling the Xerath after running through my team, and the Rakan jumps in and tries to knock me up and misses because I'm just too fast. Actually, what was my movement speed there? I'm very curious. Let's see. Alright, so I jump in. Nimbus Cloak 909, 966, 1033, 1038. Oh my lord, and the Rakan just tried so hard to get me and couldn't get me. And then now, because I have Warmogs, I will slowly start to regen, which enables us to make this next play right here. Because I regen to full HP, they probably thought that I had to leave and recall. This Rakan is around the corner. He thinks there's no way Singed is here, but I'm full HP again. So I just swing him into my team. He almost gets out, but dies to Jace's red buff. And then that ends up being a free pick on him. My Silas jumps into their base. Off the Zhonya's. Pike snipes the Graves, very nice. We're just pushing turret down here. I regen again because of Warmogs and push, or actually help kill Kaisa. So here, my objective is just to stop the Gnar from killing Jace. That's why I'm trying to put poison in between us. But the Warmog's value for that push was actually crazy. If I didn't have it, the play probably stops right there after we killed Gnar and went 1-for-1. But because of that, I'm able to actually. So let me rewind a bit. After Twitch dies, you can actually see, or after Twitch and Gnar die, you can see I'm poked down a bit, and I eat a turret shot here. But I am waiting for my Warmogs to regen me here. It wouldn't. I don't think I would have died because I ran out of this play too quickly. But I do get some regen from Warmogs here. It's activated. The thing is, Warmogs also gives you 15% movement speed total whenever you are regenning, so I'm a little bit faster going in, but when I'm taking damage, I'm actually slowed down again. But I save health there, or I regen health there, go in, regen to full here, and start this fight. And if I wasn't able to do all of those things, that push would have stopped a lot earlier. We have almost a 10, we have a 7k gold lead now. And just poisoning in between Gnar and Jace to save him. Go ahead and recall here. Warmogs is activating again. So I probably don't even need a recall, but I have a lot of gold for items here, so that's what I'd like to go back and buy. Get a Haunting Guise here, because my next item was going to be Rift Maker. Just to make sure I'm able to kill the Gnar in extended fight, make sure I'm able to poison or damage the Rakan as well. And I am just very quick running across the map. I have 3.8k health here. Very good amount of health. I think the Gnar has more, actually. So the Gnar in mini form has 3.3k health. But all of his items are going to give more health equivalent to mine. His Trinity Force is the same as the injuries, but Cleaver is 400. My damage items only give 300 and 250. And then Force of Nature is 400. My Warmogs is 750, but he has health on every single item, and his individual items besides my Warmogs are actually higher. So when he is in his passive, his Mega Gnar, he's 4,000 health, almost 4,100. I think he has double health scaling shards as well. Okay, he has 2 AD and 1 health scaling shard. Here, this fight, I didn't actually even intend for this fight to happen. I will actually just show you guys. But we're doing his Clearing Vision on Baron. I get a decent W on Rakan. I didn't think we were going to fight here, but then my Silas actually hits a chain. So I'm like, okay, we're fighting. I goes forward, get ulted by Rakan, turn around, scoop the Gnar into our team. Z walked forward, then I'm just going to go ahead and charge around the corner here with the Cosmic Drive. I'm just running through their team. Rakan dies, Xerath dies, takes poison. I have a ton of HP with Mountain Soul as well. So Mountain Soul on top of my ult and Warmogs, good luck killing me. We'll kill Graves as well. And we push to end the game. So yeah, guys, very fun game. Warmogs killing me up again. Not that it matters here at the end, but just in case some shenanigans happen, this inhib actually spawns, so I had to go back and kill that. Just in case some shenanigans happen, I would have had a health bar to work with to at least get 1 or 2 extra autos on this Nexus, but really fun game. A bit of a banger. nothing gives you the feeling of making a crazy comeback in League of Legends. Besides another crazy comeback in League of Legends. So here is the match history page of that. We were down, the farthest gold we were down at was at one point, I swear it was higher than 5.6, but this says 5.6 deficit. And then at the end, we were up 10,000 gold. Pretty nuts. But yeah, fun game. Hope you guys enjoyed that little comeback narration. And I'll catch the next one later, everyone. Thanks for watching.